Episode 17. Oh, might have to put that in there.
Hi, we're the Boomershines, and we have a dream of doing the Great American Loop with ourselves, our 2 little kids, and our 2 cats. But first, we gotta find a boat. So welcome to episode 17 of
V.B.S.
That's virtual boat shopping. Today,
We didn't talk about the route.
The Great American Loop is a way to circumnavigate the eastern seaboard of the United States using intercoastal waterways, rivers, and lakes, and a little bit of ocean. Takes about 9 months. We've wanted to do this for over a decade, probably 15 years.
And we're working our way slowly towards it.
The boat we're looking at right now today is one we looked at a year ago when we thought we were going to be doing the loop right now.
Yeah, last October we had our agent representative go and they physically looked at this boat for us.
Because we thought we were going to do the loop in March of 2021. However, Canada is still closed.
We love you, Canada, but if you'd open your doors, it'd be great.
And so we decided to postpone the loop for another year. So ideally, we will set sail in spring of 2022 for the Great American Loop.
Which means we got to get our boat about fall or so, after
yeah.
hurricane season.
So
Because like in this example, it's going to need some spruce ups.
Yes, and right now we're just trying to find what is our dream boat. We're looking at used boats and what do we want so that when we find is right and the right boat becomes available, we know that is what we want. So let's take a look at this bad boy.
This is a 1993 Offshore Yachts Pilothouse. Offshore Yachts are pretty well known for kind of like a Fleming. They look very much like a Fleming. This one is in Port St. Lucie, Florida, and it's for $429,500. And like Cinda said, it's been listed for almost a year. And our agent has told us once or I think twice that the boat was under contract.
I feel like the price has come down though.
It may have. I feel like it was upper fours. So maybe there's something wrong with it. Maybe the owner is particular.
Could just be dumb luck with the buyers. You never know, but I will say that it being listed this long and on and off and under contract, however you say that, is me waving a tiny invisible red flag.
Somebody did mention that it's in a boatyard that has difficult access. Who knows? The craziest of things could keep a boat from selling. But let's look at the stats.
1993, 55 feet, which is a good length.
It's perfect length. 1610 beam. That's pretty perfect.
I mean, it's
Max
not a beam
draft,
boat.
4'6".
That is perfect. To do the loop, you have to be under 6 feet in draft, ideally under 5 feet in draft. We would prefer to be 4.5, and this boat is that. Hi, honey. You want to come say hi?
Here's our second mate. This is Belle. Say hi.
Hi.
We talk about the kids. They do exist.
You ready to move on to a boat?
I'm excited, but I don't think I'm ready right this second.
Okay, well, we're not
won't
going
go
yet.
right now. Okay. 61,000 pounds. One of the Hatterases are 60,000 pounds.
But we don't
It's
know
about the same displacement.
we don't know the air height on this.
No, but it looks plenty low.
Okay.
Power's pretty high at 1,100 horsepower, and it's interesting. These have the Detroit Diesel 6 V92s. The Hatteras, which is an older boat, is the 8 V91s. This must be the updated version of it.
It goes 16 knots, which is not super fast, but that's faster than a trawler, correct?
Yes, and I don't think we're ever going to want to be going more than 16 knots
Okay.
when you think about it. It'd have to be really flat. And when you get into faster than 16 knots, your fuel gauge is going like this and your bank account is going like this. And your credit card, well, your sky miles are going up.
Yes, they are.
Fuel tanks 1,000 gallons, that's great. Holding tanks 80 gallons, that's great. And freshwater tanks 450 gallons.
Sweet, Mom,
So
I
this
can
has
take a
great
shower.
livability. All right, so this is a good
Let's look at
gunk hole. You know that term, gunk hole?
What is that?
That's anchoring out.
Never heard that before. Okay, I think she's pretty. She's kind of low slung and yeah.
If this hinges, then I mean that's one of the lowest boats we've looked at.
Yeah, which is good because I know we have to get under the lowest fixed bridge, but there's also other bridges that if they don't have to open, it just saves you so much time and effort.
Other great feature, full walk around here,
Love
covered.
that.
And when the kids are walking, their head's going to be about right here, so they're very well protected. You know who else is covered? The little kitties are going to be
Yeah,
down
but you know
here.
what I worry about? They're going to jump on that railing. I just saw our cats walk across the top of a chain link fence, so.
That is a good point. All right, you got pilot house door here, and you have a bench here.
Okay.
That's a pretty boat.
That's a pretty boat.
And low. Take this bimini off, fold it down. Look at that.
That's nice. I've always loved this boat. It might be a sign from the universe that it keeps staying on the market for us. I
Now,
like the tender in the back. I like the extended.
Yeah, they added
cover.
this canvas, which is removable. It's
This-
totally Tommy Bahamas right now.
This living room area is not snuggerific at all. It does not look cozy, curl up and watch a movie.
See, I disagree. I think with the right, this concerns you right here. This wood here. I feel like you could make
Bolstered
something.
and I like the U. I just am concerned that it's not super comfortable.
I feel like this has the ability to turn into a dinette. Look, I see a grab handle there. And what else would this thing
Well,
be?
I think it could turn into a bed.
I mean a bed, sorry.
Yeah, I think that folds out and then
Yeah.
it become a giant bed. So that's your living room area.
Mm-hmm.
Now keep in mind, we want to do a makeover on any boat that we get. So aesthetically, we don't care what it looks like. We care about its function.
Yeah.
The
Scrap
bones
the
of the boat.
greens and the beiges and think more whites and blues. But great layout.
Well, and I would do a built-in with a pop-up TV with more storage there and maybe bean bags for the kids. So you get that additional seating, but with more functionality for our uses.
Microwave here is a little strange. Love little thing, the rods here, you know, for
Oh,
Rex, rods, fishing.
Our son's gonna be fishing. Okay, so then we're in the galley.
You got drawers for appliances, mixer bowls so you can make your cookies. Oh, this one we're gonna get to. when
Oh
we get
yeah,
falls
it's
with
got
this one.
it's got the sailing refrigerators.
Yeah,
I forget what they're called.
cold plate.
But couldn't we replace those with, doesn't Sub-Zero make that
Not sure.
size?
I'm sure, but there's a reason
Sailboats
sailboats
use
use them. You do have an oven. You don't have a dishwasher. This is a cupboard here. There's your pantry.
Okay, so not an ideal. Is that an ice maker down there, it looks like?
Yes.
Okay. Not an ideal galley.
But you got counter space here, here.
Yeah, which would be nice, and it does have an oven. We don't really use a microwave that much here.
I love this helm. This is just extremely well laid out to me. And it's interesting, I don't think all offshores have this, but they've made you can see two little holes. They made a thing that goes in here and a cushion that turns this into a bench.
Oh.
So it can be a chart table if you want it.
Or put your butt there and
Yeah.
watch what's going on.
And see, they copied Fleming here. This is a pass-through for the helm, so you can pass.
So I can hand
A
your
drink up
sandwich
there.
up.
Hey, you want a sandwich?
Okay,
And you
so-
got a dinette here.
Okay, but I need to look at it better to see if we can seat 5 people around. One of my big things on these boats is I want a table that will seat 5 so that we can have a proper meal every day.
How big is a pillow? If a pillow is one person, there's 1 pillow, 2 pillow, 3 pillow, 4 people, 4 pillow, and
So we
someone
need to
sits
figure
here.
out if you can pull a chair up.
But I do love this helm and how well thought out all the controls are. Yeah, that's just what, you got a wind indicator,
You got bow thrusters?
bow thruster. I don't know that it has stabilizer, and I like all these warning lights here. If you got a bilge pump that's on in the forward area,
It shows you where
that
it
little
is.
light's on.
Oh.
There you go.
Okay, and now it's got its cushion
Yeah,
on that seat. That's cool.
this is also the freezer right here.
Oh,
There's the indicator right there.
so that's weird.
Not terrible. And this cranks up for a high-low.
I feel like that's 1, 2, 3, and you're gonna need like
4, 5.
2 folding director's high chairs to make that a dining table.
So see, that's converted, and that's pretty cool. So you put your feet here.
Yeah, it's nice.
There's work mode, play mode. Work mode, play mode. Daytime,
Oh
nighttime.
my gosh.
All right.
Okay. I'm excited
1,
about that
2,
new Disney
3,
show.
4, 5 stairs to get up to the Flybridge.
Love
That is
it.
nice.
Love it.
I really don't mind this. It's kind of cool. Okay, so the aft stateroom on this boat has got a nice little trickery that the
Oh yeah.
previous owner did
So
to
wait.
get to their grandchildren.
This is the master, and I don't know if it has good closet space. That was a big
It's not
question.
huge space to begin. This is not a big aft cabin.
Okay.
It seems
fine
to
with
be
that.
just enough space.
Yeah, that's tight.
Now, I get confused on the layout. So if this is the stairs, that means this is on one side of the boat because these lights, this is on, I guess, the starboard side maybe?
And the headboard is, if you're looking at the headboard, that's looking towards the bow.
Yeah, this is
Because
not full beam.
So here, this boat has a secret passageway. We've spent lots of time
Well,
with
it's not secret now. You're telling them.
Okay, so where that lampshade is, you
Follow
see
the
that
cursor.
mirror. That is actually a secret door to where you'll see shortly. And I love that feature of this boat. Okay, so there's the Tudor
Yep.
suite.
I mean, if you're into Tommy boat, it's kind of cute. It's very
Oh yeah,
tropical.
no, it's fantastic. It's just not how we'll probably have it decorated. And then there is the kids' room. So it has storage, fun
It's
bunks.
small though, but it's on this wall, right? Is the access? It
Oh,
doesn't
they don't show it. So
They basically cut a hole right here, and on the other side of this wall
Is that mirror.
our mom and dad. And there's a mirror so the kids can pop through and we can get to the kids in an emergency.
So separate stairway entrances to the bedrooms, but they can crawl back
Hope
and
to
forth.
goodness they put a lock on the bedroom side of it.
Oh.
Alright, on the bow. Oh yeah, I think this had some damage or water. I think this has been repaired. Here's the thing I like about it. It has 2 anchors. It has the ability for 2 anchors. It does not have 2 windlasses.
Okay.
That's a great bow to me.
I like the seat up there because you can put a table.
Yep.
I like that a lot. Kids can play, and look, there's a lip all the way around, so
Mm-hmm.
cars are not going to go racing off the edge, and cats aren't going to go racing off. Or
And a
sliding
small
off the
thing,
edge.
the hawse pipe is built into the gunnel
Balls
here.
pipe? That's a word of the day. They have all these like salty dog things. How did you know that?
And then another small thing, if you look at a Hatteras, it's a section here and a section here, and they're squeezed in, and then a screw is drilled in.
This is one continuous pipe.
This is one stainless steel welded.
So less opportunity for water to get in there and do.
It's also just a build quality thing. One was mass produced, like highly mass produced. This is what Hatteras did. This is, these rails are made for each boat.
It's beautiful, and I love the little bit of teak. I just think it makes it so much more elegant.
This is pretty too. I love a boat that has a sun visor right here.
That space right there makes me so happy. I want to sit right there.
And there's the pass through from the galley up to the Flybridge.
Okay.
Look at that. This boat is going quickly back up on one of my favorites.
I told you we should look at it again. He's like, I don't know. Okay, so there's another access up to the Flybridge, and there's rear.
You don't need to use because you got the interior that has 5 steps.
Which would make me happy.
And this is a rear docking space. Upper helm, this is highly functional. Look, just cover it and keep everything protected.
That is nice.
This has been, so they've got newer electronics. Right, they got new electronics downstairs. The electronics on this boat, I feel like they've been updated. That's great.
I love the Flybridge. This is a solid option. I mean, it's got, look, I love that pops up.
Although I just see somebody rolling off with the right frequency of wave. You know who's gonna roll off there. You know who's gonna love sitting there and then. That's great though.
That's great, I love that.
Lifeboat.
Got a nice tender.
Ooh, I love the tenders that come with it. That's like the dream tender. And then look at that.
Okay, so this aft area isn't, okay, it's covered, I love that. It doesn't have a sexy stern like the table on the, oh, what is that? Is that a table that flops up?
It's a salty stern, yeah.
It's a salty stern.
It's just big enough, but not big enough. Like you can't fit a table, you can
And
fit some
bench.
chairs. It's not a Hatteras 54 aft area that we saw earlier. But I have storage here. Look, I have storage for painting.
Would you, you're fully exposed to the elements out there. I mean, you've got a cover.
These have panels that attach.
Oh, they do?
Yeah.
Well, isn't that fancy? Boat shoes only.
Oh, look at that.
Is there a sink? Oh, that's
Look,
perfect
that's
for
all
all
my
your
paints.
paints.
There's a bar fridge.
I feel like this boat has been waiting for us.
Oh, I forgot about that. Wow. Have some manifolds. Look, everything's labeled. I assume this is stand-up. Caterpillar. That's great. That's a new photo.
Oh, so
She's had her bottom
They
redone.
pulled her out for the survey, so they took a picture. So she's been surveyed recently. Can you get a copy of that?
She's got bottom paint too. All the running gear, line cutters, see? You got line cutters there.
Okay, that's what that is.
They're little blades that spin, so if you get
Caught in a crab trap, it
yep,
chops
reverse
it up.
forward, reverse forward, until it chops it. There's also...
So precariously perched, it makes me very nervous.
See, I think this would be considered a full keel, so if you run aground, this is gonna hit before these do.
Okay.
That's a great tender.
Great tender. Charisma. I want some charisma.
Is that all of it? Look at that.
That's a pretty boat.
And low.
I really like this boat. I think the interior space is smaller than some of the others, but I still like it.
Okay, so here's one thing about this boat, which also surprises me. As I've read, they didn't make a lot of 3 stateroom offshore 55s, and this is like one of the only one that's been on the East Coast for years. So that makes you wonder why
it hasn't sold.
it isn't. What does it say in here? Does it say latest
Rare
upgrades
example.
include Raymarine for Pilothouse high definition digital radar, new electronic tabs, boat has been splashed for the season, has fresh bottom paint, zincs, hull, wax buffed, and cutlass bearings replaced. Running gear has pettit, prop coat, barnacle barrier, apply with back filing.
Say that fast 3 times.
Pettit prop coat barnacle barrier. Pettit prop coat barnacle barrier. Pettit prop coat barnacle barrier.
Black Widow anti-fouling paint and protection. She's just been splashed. I love that term. So, offshore 55.
Yes, it gets 2 thumbs up in my book.
Okay,
A
so
yes.
yes, no, maybe is definitely a yes.
It's a definite yes. But why has it not sold yet? Could be dumb luck. Could be there's something wrong with it. We'll have to find out.
Investigate. But I think this is a solid option for the loop.
Yes.
And if you have any other solid options that you think we should check out, please let us know in the comments. We love the comments. We love the feedback. You guys make us laugh, and that brings just joy to our souls.
We love doing this. We have to do it because we got to find a boat. But it's fun having y'all come along with us. And thanks for all the comments and love and feedback. So we'll keep it going.
Yeah, and if you like it, please like and subscribe, and you can follow us on Instagram at the Boomershines as well. So until next time,
That's V.B.S. V.B.S.
Shine on.
Episode 17. Peace out.